Whenever my girlfriend Lara and I go on a romantic getaway, she does all the planning. And she always reserves rooms at reputable chain hotels. She says that at Holiday and Hampton, horrors hardly ever happen. Well, 2 years ago in January, we're going to go on a cross-country ski getaway in northwest New Jersey. She has a busy work week, so I tell her, I'll take care of all the arrangements. It was President's Weekend, so I'm looking on the internet for the hotels, and we usually go for something $120, maybe up to $140, but because of demand, all the hotels are going for $180, $200 and up. So I find on hotels.com the Royal Retreat Motel, which is just 3 miles from the trailhead for our cross-country ski trail. And it's $65. Some people on TripAdvisor said that the rooms were clean, so of course I jumped at this. Friday evening at about 7, we get up to the Royal Retreat, and I'd also judge the photographs really made it look very pleasant and comfortable, but in real life, this is how long it had been since it had been modernized. Their neon sign had color TV. Like, that was a big come on. There's one vehicle in the parking lot, a Jeep. Oh, and the motel, it's a 1-story motel, a little closer to the highway than you might like. And then at the one end is a pretty big house that serves as the office, or it used to serve as the office. It's got these red painted X's over the door and the window. But in the middle of the motel is a room that's been converted into the office. So we go to that door, and there's a sign, if nobody's here, dial this phone number. So I dial the phone number, and this hungry-looking guy gets out of the Jeep and comes over, and he says, I'll get you registered. He opens the door, doesn't invite us into the office. He kind of squeezes through. But in the meantime, Lara values privacy. So we got a glimpse. It's like a control panel for NASA of all these TV monitors that are in the office. And I told her probably the owner just wants to catch up and see every episode of Law and Order that was ever made. So we get our room, and the room it's reasonably clean, and we decided to watch a movie called The Holdovers. If anything, it starred that actor who's in every good movie of the last 20 years. No, not Adam Sandler. No, Paul Giamatti, yes. It stars Paul Giamatti, and we turn the movie on, we're getting ready to watch it, but the air conditioning combines as heating, and it is really loud. So the choice is to freeze or to hear the dialogue. Fortunately, I had the presence of mind that we watched the movie with subtitles. And I only later found, and it was a great movie, I only later found out that it also had a very good soundtrack, which we were not aware of at the time. So then after the movie, we go to sleep, and then at around 1 a.m. I go to the bathroom and the toilet doesn't flush. So I call the office, and the hungry guy comes within like 3 minutes. And there were two things that were disturbing. In my call, I didn't specify, I just said we have a problem. He's got a plunger. And first of all, he hands me the plunger, and second of all, I'm thinking of the implications of his knowing the nature of what our problem was. So the rest of the night, fortunately, Lara had taken these self-defense classes, so I was able to fall asleep. We get up in the morning, and it's a beautiful day. We go to a great diner for breakfast, and the ski conditions are great. We have a wonderful time skiing, and everything is fine. Unfortunate epilogue. 2 days later, Lara phones me and she says, I looked up the broiled treat online, and on TripAdvisor, you said it got 4.5 stars. Well, that was only 2 people gave it 4.5 stars. The other 80 people averaged 1.5 stars. And she said, also, when I looked at the royal retreat, 2 days before we arrived, there was a shootout in which 2 state troopers were wounded. So then she says, and I thought she says, the next time we have a romantic getaway, I want you to make the reservations for the lodgings that you stay in, and I'll make the ones for the ones that I stay in. Thank you.